Okay, and hey guys, I'm back and welcome back to Shadow of War. I'm here with Sam. Ian's not here at the moment. He may or may not come on later. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm back and I've bought the pickled eggs.
Yes. Anyway, dude, since we last played, I've been doing online vendetta missions, which is where you go into another player's world and kill a captain that killed them.
I see. So you're getting vengeance for other people. So you're basically
Yeah.
you're basically Middle Earth Batman.
Yeah. Well, there's one right there, so why don't we go and do it? But it gives you some pretty good gear, depending on the level of the vengeance quest.
Oh yeah, speaking of, did you hear about that whole thing that apparently has pissed Warner Brothers off because people have found a way around the whole loot
What
box system?
the mod for the PC version.
No, there was this one thing that someone did where apparently by not agreeing to the terms and services and not going online, it apparently changed the scripting so that you got more of the in-game currency.
Oh, I wish I'd known about
I know,
that.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I've got a skill point to spend. Let's. Yeah, that one's a good one. But yeah, it also lets you, like, every time you do an online mission, you get what's called a vengeance crate, which normally has some pretty good gear in it.
They redesigned the orc. They
They
redesigned
redesigned
the
the
orc.
orc. But yeah,
Oh yeah, honestly, I can't say. I will say this though about the 2K18 one. Something I discovered on the WWE 2K18 loot boxes.
right.
When it comes to create parts, you don't get double of what you've already got.
Oh, right. So, you know, at the very least, you can clear the board.
Well, here's the thing. If you, for example, say, because all the stuff's unlocked outside, you can unlock all the stuff outside of it for, like, your created wrestler outside of the game and everything.
Yeah.
But while you're in there, you obviously have to earn the points to level up. You can't use money to buy points to level up your stats, like currency or anything. You just earn it through playing. And you can get loot boxes by spending the cash you get during matches, and through doing the career mode. But let's just say, for example, you open a loot box and you get, say, because you don't get all the items you get outside of it. It's kind of like last year where you slowly progress. So say, for example, you get something like, say, Bray Wyatt's shirt. If you get that once out of a loot box, you're not going to get it again.
Okay, cool.
If you get more clothing, you'll just unlock something else. I mean, you still get boosts for matches, but that's about it.
Polished warrior gem. Although that leaves me with a slightly less. You may have noticed I've got quite a bit of the in-game not premium currency. One does not simply open loot crates. No. They redesigned the orc. They redesigned the orc. Online vendetta. Avenge Afri by killing Mozu Lucky Shot. Mortally vulnerable to stealth. It's gonna be a stealth job then, isn't
it? Look at him. He looks like Kotal Khan's mentally disabled and deformed brother. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Seb. How are you?
Seb, I've got to say this to Seb while he's here. I have noticed that you've started looking on bootleg stuff. My Facebook page is full. of, you know, you finding things like Hero of the Ring, and it's just like a really shitty, like Frodo toy, but with the head of a stormtrooper. So basically, Frodo's become the Shockmaster.
Kill Ologs. Ground execution kills. One.
So my father-in-law's messaging me about the phone dying.
Right.
Yeah, he's asking what's happening because again we're trying to arrange things for the week. Yeah, the bootlegs are amazing. Yeah, I've known it for a while. I mean, did Pete show you what it was? Because I think during one of these live streams, me and Ian were going on. I think I showed you the one where it was basically the Star Wars thing. It says Star Wars: The Wrath of Khan, and you got really fucking pissed.
Who buys that stuff?
You'd be surprised if you've ever been to Skegness or any of these. I mean, if you've seen the one with the Wonder Woman outfit that's called Female Captain America.
Yeah.
Or all the Dragon Ball Z rip-offs and stuff. I mean, I saw one that was a Thomas the Tank Engine gun. And it says, war has changed.
Oh, God. There's been a murder.
Someone has written "fuck pig" in his or her own excrement.
Oh God, that's a lot of them. No, I didn't mean to execute him. Did you see the Thomas the Tank Engine episode where Thomas the Tanaka Engine episode where the train gets entombed for eternity? I heard about it.
Yes, yeah, that's become a big thing lately. It's become a thing where they put it, you know, it's trying to say that the whole thing was some kind of totalitarian evil state.
Yeah.
So you're the source of all this mayhem in Mordor. I am the alchemist, and it's my job to bottle all that fury. You will fuel the Dark Lord's army, though you may have to die first.
The alchemist. And he's not from the Armstrong family. Tank engine. Yeah, I've seen the one where they got the one tank engine and then turned him into a boiler. Well, a living boiler. For all eternity. Or the guy that spoke up against trains and then suddenly got turned into a hen house. Or that or that one boat that happens to talk back to the Fat Controller or something. So they dropped a bunch of rocks through him to sink him and then made him into a beach attraction. Some fucked up shit. I saw a bootleg Pikachu called Swirling Elf in Birmingham the other week. Ooh, upon my soul.
Who's responsible for this?
Mozu Lucky Shot.
Oh, I
Well,
found
Ross.
a polished warrior gem. That's rare.
Who's responsible for this?
I'm just gonna equip that to my bow.
Yeah, I actually showed that entire thing to. I think I told Pete about it, and he's like, "Hold on, I'm checking this out." Asked me what the name of the thing was. I went, "This is amazing." They have a Twitter page as well, just so you know. So, yeah, I think it's the same thing. I noticed you liked the Simpsons ones a hell of a lot. It's the bootleg games. I once saw someone in Skegness selling fake Game Boy games, and they had a fake Final Fantasy VII one. Your dad's telling us to check the news on that. I'm just going to tell him we'll check.
Right.
Because if I do that, he's not going to listen. He doesn't care about logic or anything. You know what he's like.
It's no use
So I've just said, okay, we'll check.
I'll spot you, and when
You know we can't do stuff like that with him because he doesn't understand logic and reason. He chooses not to. Does anyone remember the Hungry Hippos ripoff called Hungry Dog? Hungry Dog.
Huh.
Voracious hippos. It's almost like you don't want to fight a captain.
No, this is gonna be a stealth job, as I said. Oh.
Well, you're getting swarmed.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
It's suck out his soul.
Yes. Precious health.
More health. More allies.
Yeah.
Is it odd if I sit... You remember that episode of The Simpsons where Martin has that big swimming pool and fills it with loads of people and it just explodes and ruins his popularity for life?
Yeah.
I've always seen Seb as doing something like that.
Alright, I need to find a way to become incognito again to...
Yeah, it's too bad this isn't Hitman where you can suddenly just wear other people's clothing and everyone's like, where'd you go? Run, 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 coward. Wasn't Michael Fassbender incognito in that movie?
Huh. Oh, that's Magneto.
I'm pretty sure we know.
That captain is mortally vulnerable to stealth. So the best way to kill him would be with a stealth kill. And you don't get equipment for killing other captains in someone else's world. So... There's no point in doing that.
No, I won't go down this easily.
Ah, crap.
No, I won't go down this easily.
He will, and that's all that matters. Okay, mission over. Vendetta loot chest.
Vendetta.
Vendetta for the path. X-Men Apocalypse was actually okay, not the best, but not the worst by a long way. Well, you'd have to try pretty damn hard to be the worst X-Men movie, let's be honest.
Yeah. Look, when X3 takes the role as the absolute worst, you've got to work really hard to.
I would
beat
actually
that.
say X-Men Origins Wolverine was even worse than that.
Oh, absolutely, but it's I wouldn't say it is an X-Men movie as a whole. Really, it's more of a Wolverine movie.
Yeah. But of course, you have to go to the market to be able to open your Vendetta loot chest. And let's see what we get out.
You know
of
who was
it.
my favourite merchant in these kind of games? That one reptile merchant from the Star Fox Adventures.
Oh yeah.
You can keep your what are you buying and what are you selling all you want. I'll stick with here you pay this much. Alright,
Yeah.
I'll sell it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You pay this much.
I know, I just made it sound more creepy than it actually is.
Okay, I'll sell it to you. He always sounded pissed off with that.
Yeah, like we were robbing him. Fuck you. I mean, the only other funnier thing was the giant Scottish stone statue thing. Nobody brings me gifts anymore.
Yeah. Star Fox Adventures was good. Let's see, what gems have we?
I will honestly say that Crystal was a welcome addition to the group. Although I wish he'd replaced Slippy.
Yeah.
He's right though, Slippy. You suck balls. Let's face it, even when they did the second Star Fox game on the GameCube, he literally, the first mission you do, he's literally the first one you have to rescue.
Can we have a mod of this where the store merchant is the yes guy from The Simpsons? So yes.
Why do you talk that way? I had a stroke.
I've seen Frank Nelson sketches on Saturday Night Live, the things that they were based on, and it's fucking hilarious because the guy's so sarcastic. Yes? Can I help you, gentlemen? Do you work here? No, I just asked if I could help you because I just made corporal in the Salvation Army.
Speaking of the Helsing Ultimate thing, is it weird that I
yes.
suddenly want an Alexander Anderson shirt?
Yeah, that's a Hamilton shirt, but it's a parody of that. You know, Hamilton,
Yeah.
an American
You know-
musical.
The thing is, I have actually seen the Boondock Saints.
I haven't, but
I've seen the second one. I love it. They have this. There's this one scene. The one scene I remember from it is they're hanging out with some Mexican guy that they basically keep harassing. They keep annoying,
by the
by,
way,
you know,
I
scaring him because they're well known apparently for executing people by saying Bible verses and shooting them.
yeah.
And they goes, "You're just mean to me because I'm Mexican, aren't you?" I go, "No, we just do that because we like you. The fact that you're a fucking beaner doesn't mean anything to us." That's racism, and that's literally just doing, you know, that's how a relationship should be. That race isn't an issue. You just fuck with them because you can.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to explain how our friendship works to Liz's auntie Christine, and she actually said that is the best kind of friendship you can have. One where you can laugh at yourselves and mock yourselves. I went, oh yeah, I called him a wheelchair confound lard goblin for years.
All right,
And he does.
so. Oh, Seb's been rewatching Breaking Bad.
So, Seb, have you started shaving your hair yet, or thrown a pizza on your roof?
Yeah. Oh, let's do some of these memory quests, shall we?
Yeah, let's do some miscellaneous memory quests.
Or there's the Shelob memories. Powered by the One Ring, Celebrimbor was nigh unstoppable on the battlefield. Recall his exploits by defeating 30 enemies. I'll save that one for next time. Oh, and you get skill point. Why have I not been doing these? Okay, let's do these.
Alexander Anderson. Alexander Anderson.
Apparently that was a Hamilton song parody. I've only heard the one Hamilton song, and that's You'll Be Back, which Little Karibo parodied as Frieza. Just give up. Is the spider definitely a woman in this? Yes, we've seen her.
Da ba dee ba dee da ba dee ba ba ba.
Yes.
Oh, you filthy Saiyan monkey! Also, did you see the new Dragon Ball Super?
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
I know. Shame.
But hell, at least Goku isn't dead, and also the whole Namekian thing seemed to go away quick.
It's like, oh, your universe has Namekians too. And that was basically it.
Yeah, that was basically the whole thing. They try and blast Goku, and then suddenly it's, oh.
Oh, you're
No.
Namekian. Cool.
We are your opponents.
Virtue of obedience. Then, as Nama, raising an army in Mordor meant overwhelming the orcs with a display of power, that power was the one that
Karagor stealth kills from above. Alright. Oh, I like how you ride Karagors in this game. Oh, and you also get a bonus for avoiding detection. Oh god.
Eat that face. I also liked Alucard just turning up. And Liz
Yeah.
loved the Protestant joke at the beginning. Well, if you don't like it, maybe you should write a written complaint. Don't you dare. And then nail it on his door. You know, like a Protestant.
Huh.
And of course, you know, the whole him turning and going, Anderson, and you, Anderson. Quick, what's his name?
I want to say, huh. Dismount attack. Don't think I need that right now. How have they not detected me yet?
I don't know. Maybe they're not smart orcs.
Or they can use and do that thing where you think of a character. I don't think we can. There's a slight delay on our thing, so I don't think we can really do it. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm hearing you in real time.
Alright. Well, Seb...
I can hear you in real time, it's just what I see is in...
Yeah. Oh, Seb did this thing where you both name a character at the same time and you have to imagine shipping them.
Well, we could technically do that, it's just he wouldn't get the result until right after.
Alright, okay. 3...
On the count of 3. Okay.
Oh, do you have a character?
No, just on 3. I'll just say one at random as on 3. Oh, well, on 1, after you say 3.
Alright.
3,
2, 1. Saruman.
Spider-Man.
Saruman and Spider-Man. Right, okay. That'd be an odd couple, wouldn't it?
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I do wish you wouldn't leave the webs all over the place, Spider-Man.
Oh, come on! I'm sorry, it was my first time.
Yeah, well, who's the mug who has to clean that up?
You keep this attitude up, I might just get some web in your eye. Web spin!
Doesn't Spider-Man have radioactive sperm or something?
I don't know. I don't know. Does he ejaculate webs?
I don't know, but
Okay, shall we try another one?
all right.
3, 2, 1. Megatron.
Ian McKellen. Just Ian McKellen. So, all right, Magneto and Megatron.
I said Magneto and Megatron. Do as I command. I'm the master of metal. When the relationship goes awful, he just uses his magnetic powers to get Megatron use his massive arm cannon to blow his own head off.
Yep. Tenor, it's gone.
Okay, he wants another one. Okay, after 1.
All right,
3.
hold on. I'm not ready. Okay, no. Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Captain
Mr.
Birdseye.
Burns. Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns and Captain Birdseye.
Oh,
I should probably
good
explain to
Lord.
Liz what we're doing. We're basically what we do is we say somewhat 2 characters. He says one, I say one, and then we've got to ship them together. So we've got Mr. Burns and Captain Birdseye. The first one was Saruman from Lord of the Rings and Spider-Man. I'm not funding your expeditions to feed children fish fingers. Do you know how much money we could save on breadcrumbs?
Seb, he got fish fingered, says Seb.
Well, sir, he does spend a lot of time on boats with young children. I
Oh,
always
God.
knew there was something wrong with this relationship.
Alright, let's see.
Fish finger.
Where are the fish fingers manufactured if they're always out at sea? Asks Sam.
That's a good point.
I think he steals them from delivery barges or something.
Well, he's on. How do you know he's not a pirate by night, stealing fish fingers from people to feed the many children he has on his boat?
They're full of omega-3.
And suddenly I'm thinking of Mr. Young dressed as Captain Birdseye. Oh God!
I'm gonna duff you up. He never even said that in any
I know he
context.
didn't.
So he's a pirate that commits piracy exclusively for fish fingers.
Yeah, pretty much.
How many fingers does a fish have? I know.
I think it's a
not-
racism thing. You fish don't have fingers, well we'll force you to have them, and then you'll get them eaten by kids.
race. Powered by the One Ring, Celebrimbor was nigh unstoppable on the battlefield. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave Cirith Ungol for that one.
Ooh.
Minas Ithil is where I've got to go.
You know, Sweden, you should go have something to eat as well. You better, because we'll be up early in the morning. And your belly doesn't agree with you. So, you know. Okay.
Alright, I'm back in Minas Ithil. I'm back, bitches.
Right. Trial by axe.
The suspected witch has his head placed upon a block and an axe aimed at his neck. If the man is guilty, the axe will bounce off his neck, so we burn him. If he is not guilty, the axe will simply slice his head off.
We'll both name a movie at the same time, and you both have to cross them over.
Alright,
Okay, hold on, I've got to think of one. Okay, I've got one.
okay.
3, 2, 1.
Groundhog
Friday the
Day. Friday the 13th and Groundhog Day. Oh Lord. That one. So Jason's on a killing spree, but he has to keep doing it over and over again because the day keeps repeating.
And he can never, ever, ever truly escape his fate of killing the same people over and over again.
Yeah. It'll probably end with him getting depressed.
Yeah. It's not really getting him anywhere, so, you know.
Powered by the One Ring, Celebrimbor was nigh unstoppable on the battlefield. Recall his exploits by defeating 30 enemies. That sounds like it'd be a good movie.
Right. We had ambition in abundance. I had the One Ring and Sauron did not. We would not dare stand against me.
Need to reach a hit streak of 30 and perform 10 perfect counters. That's the 10 perfect counters. Yes. Now all I gotta do is win.
Good. Now Ollie, you must survive.
You get more stuff for doing the bonus objectives.
I figured.
Like a skill point, which are always good.
Well, skill points sound useful because they give you skills.
So, is that Celebrimbor dies spoiler, like, just to do with these? Because he was already dead. So, you know, are we just going to see him die in this? If you had sex with a clone trooper, would that be an act of pedophilia? I don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's kind of like the moral grey area where we stay out of.
They're probably like they probably have their sex drives removed. Like, you know, kind of like how Solid Snake is infertile because he's a clone and they don't actually want him reproducing.
Yeah, or a Mormon.
Yeah. Come on. Skill point gained. Skill point, reach a history for 30. Okay. Perfect.
Ambition or arrogance that made me face Sauron directly. Yet, had the ring not betrayed me, my finger.
If you worked in a bar, would you serve a clone trooper a pint? Yeah. If there's anyone who deserves a pint, it's a clone trooper. Inventory. Alright, so what do we do now? No Man's Land. Shelob Quest, Shadows of the Past. Right. We do not have any other. Right. Convert. Right. Close. Uncover the past. of Shelob's past and uncover the truth of Shelob's past and Mordor's future. Should we do that, or should we do some campaign missions?
Let's do some Shelob quests. Honestly, the better equipped we are for the missions going on, the better we'll probably fare when it the difficulty curve starts to go up.
Yeah. Although I do think that we might be overtraining a tad, because I've got some really good equipment as well from those Nemesis.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll do a story quest, and when it starts to feel a little bit, little bit more difficult, we can do a few side quests.
I would not put it past Warner Brothers to make this game ridiculously grind heavy anyway, so I think it's better to err on the side of caution. And where has Seb gone? Unless that's him there. That one person. Ah. Are you? I love chickens, Eddie.
It doesn't feel the same without a scorched egg, without pickled egg. Doesn't feel the same without Ian.
Nah, not quite, does it?
No.
Alright, now I've got to spend time doing this crap. Gondorian artifact. Oh, a Shelob memory right there. Right there. That's it. Then. Gondorian artifact. Gondorian artifact. There's a lot of Gondorian artifacts. Shelob memory, there's one right there.
Hodorian artifact.
So basically the Republic sent a bunch of 10-year-olds to fight robots. Yep, that's basically the size of it. I thought of an idea for Jeffrey. While he owns a shop that sells cheap wine, chocolates and scented candles, it turns out he goes to every to every raffle. All the prizes are worth more than the tickets, and he sells them on. Oh. Gondorian artifact. And that's your lot. I think there's a Shelob memory closer to us than the one we were heading to. So he constantly makes money off people. And people go to him to buy prizes for raffles and tombolas because he's cheapest. Oh, I have 2 skill points to invest in the character. Right. That one will do. Oh, you can turn them off. The upgrades, I mean. I didn't know that. Why you would do that is another matter. Right, there's a Sheilon memory a little bit lower down. Web of Fate. Hello, Jack. What's the most trouble autocorrect has ever got you into? Oh.
This is how I changed. You cannot become something new without leaving parts of yourself behind.
Oh, right. It's one of those magic eye things.
Maybe if we squint a little.
It's a perspective puzzle. There we go. Kill a Blue I tried to having fun. Yeah, it's alright. I don't even know, and I love you. Oh, autocorrect changed it to I love you, Alice. I don't even know an Alice. See, because of the spacing there for the line, I thought that said I love you, Alice. It's like, oh, find them all to unlock the cluster. Oh, that's not a mission. That's just a sort of a collectible puzzle thing. Are you feeling better now? Sort of. Little bit. Been asleep most of the day. That's the thing about being a uni student. You get ill a lot. Yeah. I'm not calling anybody an insect. Yeah, students aren't generally a particularly unclean walk of life, but everyone interacts with a lot of people. So if one person gets sick, it tends to go around, yeah, for a long time. Which is why when I get sick, I have I do the decent thing and quarantine myself in my room until it's gone. Yeah. I bought tickets and now I need to book a hotel. Oh, Seb, Jack is joining us for Star Wars. We would have extended the invitation to you too, Sam, but I doubt you could get down here for a midnight screening.
I can't really get down.
You have a month to sort it out if you want to. I mean, I'm happy to book you a ticket if you want one, but...
Well, next month is Liz's birthday, so, you know. Yeah, I've got to prepare for that, and also my friends might be coming up, and I'm not sure when.
Did you get a 5th ticket? I gave Jack all the details he needed to do it, and I told him that we were on the front row. Only one seat left, says Jack. Ooh, yeah, you ain't getting that, Sam. In the time.
Yeah,
like
alright.
Yeah.
Not from a Jedi.
Yeah. So, midnight premiere of Star Wars The Last Jedi in the Director's Hall. And here's an artifact. Mike can get us a hotel discount, says Seb. Well, you two... Well, you lot sort that out. I don't need to worry about it.
For leagues in any direction.
Talion wants weed. Now all we need is some pipe weed. Smoke weed every day. Trains are okay. Buses are slightly cheaper, but slower and less frequent. Where are you stopping the night, Zeb? It's like a Tenacious D video game. I think Seb mentioned the Holiday Inn, but
I can just imagine Seb going to hang out, going to stay at some kind of motel, and it turns out the motel owner is some kind of Norman Bates style psychopath
oh good lord.
with the cameras built in. He's watching while sharpening a blade.
Alright, let's get on with the story, shall we? We're nearly an hour in and we've not actually done a story mission.
But then Seb leaves. It's like an uneventful night because he kind of gets out, and it goes uneventful because he's like only stayed the night, so it's not long enough for the guy to suddenly grow some kind of psychotic attachment to killing him.
Yeah. One in Leicester. It'll have to wait until payday for me to book. Okay. Right. Seb, do you have Skype? Don't give your details here, but with your permission I will pass them on to Jack, and you lot can sort the whole hotel thing out. I follow you guys. I don't get lost in a town I've only visited once. Well, yeah. I mean, if we all meet here, whenever it is we decide to meet up, probably earlier to hang out, and we're going to try and get to the cinema at least an hour early. So are you mad, Ollie? Possibly. Why? Why do you ask? What did I say? Huh. We can even all get breakfast together. Well, that'll be nice, won't it?
Maybe you can get some M&Ms filled with cum. Yeah, Seb knows what I'm talking about. That thing I put up where someone put up a sign, M&M poster that just said, "We're putting cum in our M&Ms." I always had one where they had like this torture wheel where they put someone on this wheel and like kind of like broke their back over it, and it just says the world's first ever fidget spinner.
Your character is no longer taking a bath, but is now tied to the wheel of doom. Oh, one of them just said there's been a murder.
I just thought it might have been. We just thought it was more visually appealing.
Yes, I suppose it is.
The Wheel of Death.
Speaking of 8th episodes, I thought Hellsing Ultimate was good, but somewhat offensive. It's Alucard, he will be.
It's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Kind of the point of abridged Alucard. Plus, there's Nazis. I did love the little thing where, like, when our people were being slaughtered. Oh, they're only Nazis.
Who gives a shit, they're Nazis? Apparently that line was written before the whole President Trump refusing to denounce Nazis thing.
Hellsing. I do actually still have a Bitches Love Cannons t-shirt.
Nice.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
Anderson, a Catholic crusade.
You don't have to listen to you, follow your orders when your boss is being a stupid cunt. I think that's a lesson we can all learn.
Yeah.
Hey. And of course, the whole thing with God and Satan was kind of funny. And of course, Alucard doing all the commentary for when Anderson was killing his guys.
Yeah. And he swings to the left, he swings to the right. Standing 8 feet tall and weighing 600 pounds, it's Big Barry. Careful,
Oh,
he has no
Barry.
gag reflex.
Well, Anderson dying in this version, I still kind of prefer Ultimate to the original version, to be honest.
The Orc army is launching their attacks from Kirithungal. Join Baranor and take the fight to Mordor. Oh, I've got an EXP boost. I might use that.
Baranor. You can't have run out of orcs in the city.
There are a few left, but we're hunting one in particular. The last Baranor war chief leading the siege.
War chiefs are very powerful orcs who are often guarded by captains. Understanding who guards a war chief and hunting them down first makes defeating the war chief much easier. The army menu shows you which captains guard a war chief. Ship? Oh, right. Oh, Seb wants
good.
us to do the thing.
Ship? Oh, fine. Right, think of a character, Ollie.
Okay. Got one.
Hold on. Okay, let's go. 3,
Right.
2, 1.
Phil Coulson.
Captain Picard.
Ah, right. So we've now got to imagine a relationship between Phil Coulson and Captain Picard. That's oddly fitting, actually.
You sound like you've had some experience.
Yeah.
Follow your lead.
Find the bodyguard's trail, Baranor stealth kills.
I bought some friends, comrades. I bought slaves.
Slaves. I bought slaves.
This is Ramina's empire. Join your fallen brothers.
So if Sam said Wurzel Gummidge and Ollie said Ray from Star Wars, they'd both have to be shit.
Guards from Gotham.
Stereo stealth kill. That's it. And that's it. It's slightly amusing to imagine Saruman and Spider-Man as a couple.
Yeah, it is. What about Patrick Stewart and Sean Connery?
What, like Homer Simpson and Lady Galadriel? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Have you seen me in From Russia with Love? I will admit I liked a bit of red kraut.
Huh. Terrifying. Terrifying. Oh. I like being able to tell other people to kill things.
Go, my pretties, kill! Kill for your golden god! That's how I imagine Leia would talk to... that's how I would imagine Princess Leia spoke to the Ewoks when the war, you know, when they had them fight the Empire. Kill for your golden god!
I am untethered and my rage knows no bow.
Oh, are you lot far from home?
Mog the Cruel.
Soft skins. Don't worry.
Victory is mine, ho! You are ants and I am your destroyer, ho!
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I saw Dragon Ball Z Monopoly while I was in Glasgow.
I almost feel sorry for the Chief Hunting. He'll be lonely without his bodyguards. He'll join them soon enough.
Mission complete. Baron stealth. Skill upgrade unlocked. Call followers. Soldiers from Mina Eastville have been sent to help you defeat the war chiefs. Press right to call a Gondorian follower to your side.
A Gandarian. If they were Gandarian, they'd basically just be Mahatma Gandhi.
Gondorians. Gondorians, da 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 da.
I saw Roots Monopoly. Oh God!
Oh my God!
This is worse than Slave Tetris.
What about Whiskey from Kingsman and Harley Quinn? That makes too much sense. It's not terrifying enough to think about.
Buffalo Bill and My Valentine.
I saw a DVD
Many-
in Planet Commentary last week.
They will continue their attacks on Minnesota.
Oh, I've actually grinded quite an amount of silver.
A nice, delicious part of silver.
Alright, let's have a look at this Ranger's sword. It's a good sword, but it's not as good as the one I'm carrying. Oh, and you can destroy other equipment you're not using for silver as well. Actually, let's do that. have 10,000 silver now. Let's have a look at what we got here. Destroy for Miran. What else would you... Oh, right. I get it. Would you duel me? I'd duel me. Me.
I'd do me hard.
I also
Oh God! No, you just need to remember that with Mai's boobs being as big as they are, you know for a fact Buffalo Bill would make a nice belt.
Yeah.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
It puts the lotion on its skin. It does this when it's told.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
New Year. Hey Ollie, I get paid tomorrow if you're a prick. Want to piss that money away at Yo Sushi? Well, I'll probably be a bit more conservative than that because I don't get paid until Thursday, but yeah, sure. Say Buffalo Bill quotes with a Sean Connery. Oh, Seb wants you to say Buffalo Bill quotes with a Sean Connery voice.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
It puts the lotion on.
Ollie, it puts the lotion on its skin. It does this when it's told. Put the lotion in the basket. Ah, we best put the lotion in the fucking basket.
It's better if his Scottish accent just slips through as he gets angry.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
Alright, let's find another story mission, shall we? How about Austin Powers and Shawn Michaels? That would be a horrifying thing.
I'm the real sexy boy, baby. You wish. And he just super kicks him in the face. He just turns into a fat bastard or something.
Well, surprise, surprise, eh? Unknown Overlord. Zuka the Knife. Let's kill him. Heavily damaged by fire. Dazed when burnt. Can be injured by executions. Looks like a fire job then, doesn't it?
I'm on fire!
I'm on fire! I can see the future! That's for pissing me off.
Duke Nukem and Austin Powers.
Duke Nukem and Austin Powers. Oh god, that would be... what would that even be like?
Well, they both see women as objects. It's just one person's a bit more comedic about it, the other one is a bit more over the top.
Yeah. Can you believe they managed to play Duke Nukem? They tried to play Duke Nukem in modern day with a straight face.
I can't believe they had him as DLC for the new Bulletstorm and actually even had the voice.
Yeah.
The last king of Gondor, Eowyn, challenged the Witch King himself in the heart of Endor. Armored for war, not ceremony, he left
Oh.
hide when he walked.
I know how the story ends. We see the judo chop intercepted by the sweet chin music. Judo chop. What a ridiculous concept.
Or the judo kick, or the more accurate judo flip.
Right, Sam.
Or Austin Pat, or, you know, Dr. Evil and Vince McMahon. No, I'm not going to push him. I'm simply going to ignore his talents and just leave him be. And I'm going to get this big muscle-bound idiot right here, and I'm going to have him win the title instead. What?
Right, oh yeah, experience boost, why not? This is where you can view your unused boosts.
Oh yeah, speaking of, you know the WWE has lost a lot more money than they're willing to admit.
Right.
Apparently the only thing keeping the company going at this point is the money they make from their deals with television. You know, that thing where they say they don't care about ratings.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the only thing keeping them afloat, because the network's lost way too many people at this point, especially in India. I'm going to make that a point. And ticket sales are down. Oh, and you've heard about their whole thing where they fired several members of their staff for being friends with the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
They fired Jimmy Jacobs. Yeah, they fired Jimmy Jacobs for taking a picture with the Young Bucks. Roman Reigns tried to bury the Young Bucks and instead even got his own supporters telling him he was a fucking idiot. And their response was to go on Ring of Honor television and make a point of, well, at least this year I'll be able to see my family.
Yeah.
None of your employees will.
The return of the Mac. Oh, Seb wants
The Mac
to
has returned.
Seb says, how good would Lord of the Rings be if the word king was replaced with the word Mac? The return of the Mac.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the Mac.
Yeah. Right, so, as you know, I have ground up a load of silver. So, I could spend it all on gear loot boxes in the hope of getting something better than the pretty good equipment I've got already, or I could save it until Act 2 and spend it on orc chests, which are more expensive.
Save it for orc chests at this point, because it sounds like we're going to need them.
Yeah. Alright, so, story missions then. Rain of Arrows. Return to Shelob to learn more of the threats to Minas Ithil. Ah, so Seb, you're going to get to see Shelob.
Oh God, are you gonna go? Are you gonna just get mad because of the whole way Shelob is?
No, at least they're not sexualizing her so far. Like she's actually been portrayed like. I mean, it's still fucking stupid that she's a human woman. Like, because you know, God forbid.
I've taken this form to talk to you. Oh, don't do that. Fine, I'll show you my real form. Go back, go back.
Yeah, but it would actually be more unsettling if Talion was actually aligned with a giant spider. Because God forbid a spider be allowed her ugliness. I mean, I don't like spiders, but... Well, that's what Jim Sterling's at. Ah, Sam, do you remember Return of the Mac? Ollie, sing it first. You know the song.
Return of the Mac.
Yeah, he knows it.
Yeah, I've been... Thanks to Joe Hendry, I'm remembering so many songs I forgot existed.
Did he do a Return of the Mac parody?
Not yet, but I mean, as an example, I forgot about the song Castles in the Sky from the 90s. Dear God.
Wasn't that a Studio Ghibli film?
No. Basically, there was this song years ago called Building Castles in the Sky. And he did it to make fun of this American wrestler who basically called something Dalton.
Yeah.
Dalton Castle.
Right.
And it basically, the video sided with Simon Cowell and Sharon Osbourne, both played by him, meeting up with him, and then, like, rejecting Dalton Castle, to the theme of flying without wings.
Ah.
Then Joe Hendry comes on, and then suddenly Simon Cowell's dancing, and then suddenly he starts singing about how Dalton Castle's wings don't make any kind of sense because they're impractical in size for actually flying.
Why does
Like, so tell me why does Dalton Castle need to fly? Oh, tell me why his wings are impractical in size. He also did one on Sabu, which Sabu actually liked. How do I live with Sabu?
Return
Yeah,
to...
yeah.
Oh,
God.
wait.
Three.
I'm going to use that EXP boost. I got it as like a bonus for... I didn't actually spend money on it, even if it says purchased. I got it as a bonus for a mission, I think, or for the first Vendetta chest I opened or something. Activated. Is it me, or was one of the little spiders in the cave Aria? Or was one of the little spiders in the cave? I don't know. I'm not sure Aragog is venomous, so Sheila. I don't much want to see two giant spiders at all, much less see them try to kill each other. How do you get the rubbing hands off? No, that's not in the game anymore. They redesigned the orc.
Tell me what you wish to see.
Nina's evil's still standing.
Oh, it's so selfless. Nothing more. We saw some troubling things last time, didn't we?
I want to know my fate with the Nazgul.
Be careful what you ask for, Ranger. With prophecy comes torment.
We take the city at dawn.
For pickled eggs!
For pickled eggs.
I know what you fear, Tally.
Do you want to know what Minisequel is? Don't tell us any spoilers in the comments. Someone else might look at this and...
Y-
Yeah.
Yeah, we already got enough people trying to spoil shit the last 2 times we tried this.
Yeah, I think it was the same person.
Ring can enslave the mind.
I don't know, I think it was actually 2 separate accounts, but it may have been the same person on different accounts.
Sacrifices must be made, and many will be lost. But we must hope to
So, as long as it's not a spoiler, go nuts.
the cost.
Lives can be saved. If the war chief from my vision is the same one Baranor and his men are hunting, they will need help.
One war chief makes little difference.
Right now,
I once watched Riverdance because I thought it was called Rivendell, and
I will not stand by while Baranor and his men risk their lives to take him down.
Reach Baranor. Dun-dun-dun. I thought it had something to do with Lord of the Rings. Said once watched Riverdance because he thought it was called Rivendell and therefore had something to do with Lord of the Rings.
Baranor, I'm here to help. This war chief you're after. It's not going to be taken lightly.
We brought down war chiefs before, Ranger. I won't turn down an extra sword.
We shall take him down together. I'll take out his archers.
I'm
first,
taking him now!
and move in after I've cleared the path.
Stealth kill archers. Defeat archers without raising the alarm. Stealth kill them. Okay. Yeah, the hand-rubbing orc isn't in the game anymore. They redesigned him because it was looking just a little bit anti-Semitic. Tolkien was bloody racist. Like, I mean, no more than anyone else of that time was, but it's still, by today's standards.
Usually work alone. I hope the aim of these Gondorian archers is true. Otherwise, we'll be dodging friendly arrows.
They're experienced soldiers. They'll do their best.
So they redesigned the orc because it was looking anti-Semitic.
Yeah, you know, the jewellery, the earrings, the rubbing of the hands. It was like,
Oh God! So I can't believe it took me this long to realise.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't look at that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You know, maybe it's
I know.
because I'm literally conditioned to enjoy the game and not think of anything, you know, to pick problems with it, because, you know, finding politics in games isn't really my thing. I just want to enjoy the damn thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just, it also looks like they're deliberately acknowledging that they're being greedy by having that orc there. Like,
That is also a fact.
yeah. Kill archers.
That is true.
without-
I mean, let's face it, it's become more common recently that it's a problem.
An archer would be worth 3 Gondorian archers.
Only 3.
Kill archers without raising the alarm. Favorite video game glitch? There was one in the Star Wars game when Obi-Wan and Yoda's heads were swapped. What is the loot system in Battlefront 2 like in practice? Well, I played it for a bit. It's not great, not gonna lie, but it shouldn't be game breaking. But the game is definitely feels pay to win.
Oh, you know what my favourite Star Wars botch was? The Shockmaster. Let's face it, I still count it simply because of the whole Star Wars helmet, which is also in 2K18, by the way. The Shockmaster's helmet is in there, it's just at the moment we haven't quite found the entrance thing for him to just fall down. Oliver Johnson. The Shockmaster.
It should have worked.
I know. Poor Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
I'll miss him and his wig.
Yeah. Dusty Rhodes, take me home. Who would win between Talion and the protagonist of Dishonored? I don't know. I mean, even though I played through the original Dishonored, I don't remember much about it. I mean, in a straight-up fight, Talion would win, but if the Dishonored guy could sneak up on him, then that guy.
That's the last of the archers.
Now let's get to a vantage point.
So, Ollie, you're looking forward to Dissidia at the end in January?
I am, yes.
So am I. Honestly, I've been trying to explain it to Liz, going, this, you know, Dissidia was kind of our jam.
Yeah.
The hours we spent fighting.
So here's a ship for you. Alright.
Nothing is sweeter. Together we will crush their defenses and grind them to dust. Together, as captains and war chiefs,
Crimp the Heartless.
we will
Crimpety, crimpety, now, crimpety, crimpety, let me out, crimpety,
Crimpety, crimpety, rumble pa.
man fear.
Now is the time to strike.
Burn them and their children. Let's kill them. Let's kill their families next.
By the time we're done with you, not even maggots will want to eat your remains.
Can't decide whether to take turns or buy it all at once. Less talk, more ripping him to pieces.
Oh, 4 captains.
Let's talk more, ripping him to pieces. We're gonna doff you up. Say, Ollie, you know what this fight's got me in the mood for?
What?
Genocide!
Genocide! Headshot. Hostile takeover.
Say we're a good hunt.
Oh, is that blood all over me?
And his archers. Should go hunting again.
It will be my pleasure.
Crimp has become crumpets.
So, did we make a difference?
We cannot see your lands. We must return to Shinnok. The only reason to go back
Is for my ring.
Enough! This is about more than your ring. Or you! That sight may be what saves us all.
Yeah, the one thing I will say about this game, they don't care about the lore at all. It's like, there's another
You mean the
one.
lore up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that whole other ring thing. Yeah, the sad thing is, I know about the plot, but at this point, my opinion is they do seem to piss all over it, as well as just, you know, even do things to conveniently try to put this thing in the canon.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean later.
Huh. Oh, you can only have one. Okay. Alright. Bring it. Oh, and we got some armor from that guy. Let's check our inventory. Oh, and there's a dagger there. It's a pretty good dagger for a common one, but still not good. And I also prefer the look of mine. It actually looks like a dagger, not a broken sword.
Which was a very interesting group of PS1 games.
Yeah. Oh, I have 12,000 silver now.
So you don't have your 30 pieces of silver yet, do you, Judas?
Yeah. Well, I know it's not called silver, but I can't be bothered to remember the actual name.
Remember, Ollie, we call the silver nipples and the gold pickled eggs.
Ah, yes. Because that is currency to orcs. Now that we have said it, it must be canon.
Oh yeah.
So what's the exchange rate of nipples to pickled eggs? Is it 100 to 1, like pounds and pennies, or...?
I guess.
So, 100 nipples is worth 1 pickled egg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should probably select a mission. Quests. Shelob quests. Traitor's Gate. Is that like Gamergate?
Shelob can reveal someone's
Ugh.
but at what cost?
The thing that apparently killed the escapist, hearing some people talk.
Now we know you people love to be hate to be offended, but we're going to bring you the one thing that offends you more than anything else, more than race, more than, you know, offensive images or insensitive conduct. Opinions.
Yeah.
And we all know that you can't take opinions, but if you do have a problem and get triggered, you can deal with my trigger finger.
Ha. What do you think of... would you need a special party hat for Kiadi Mundi's birthday? I think you would. Sorry, I've not been paying attention to the comments. Broken Blade Revenge is calling Savage Shade in the dark. I dash Broken Blade wet blood falling shadow of the ash. What do you think of Ultra Instinct? Prefer Killer Instinct? Aha! Aha! Ultra Instinct. Sam, are you caught up on Dragon Ball Super then?
Well, Masako X's stuff helps. And while I like, you know, the Ultra Instinct, I'm glad it's not just another whole, or it's another form of some insert name here saying.
Yeah. It's
I like that it's just called Ultra Instinct because that means it's not just some mystical power that suddenly Goku has or all Saiyans can apparently get. It could theoretically be something that even someone like Piccolo could get, you know, hopefully.
Yeah. But apparently, well, the gods knew what it was and were treating it with a certain level of reverence, so...
And it was, you know, giving, for a while was giving Jiren some, you know.
If you can see Saiyan's fate, Tell us his weakness. So we may defeat him.
vision is limited. I would love nothing more than to see his torment, to see him beg before me. My gaze is fixed upon the fate of Middle-earth.
Return what you have stolen from me, and I will bring Sauron to you in chains.
Why would I do that, Ringmaker? You and Sauron are one.
Is this what you seek? Vagaries and riddles? She is not our ally.
Certainly not yours. Come, Talia. See through my eyes, see through my eyes.
Their defeat comes from within.
Can we do some more? Can we do some more bad casting?
Minas Ithilhouse is a traitor.
Stephen Merchant as Gollum.
Do you doubt her?
Her visions have come to pass. You and I have both seen it.
And Minas Ithil is fighting a war on two sides.
Right, so there's a traitor.
Take us to him.
That was convenient. Oh, what a convenient happenstance.
Precious.
Oh, bugger. Justin. Oh, my controller's low on charge. Let me just plug it in. Oh. There we go. Shoot the spider nest.
To summon Shelob's brood.
You know she ate her own kids.
Wow.
What's it? Here we go.
What I've never understood. I predicted Gollum appearing. What I've never understood is how Gollum kept appearing in this story. If they were ugly, wouldn't you? I like the orcs. I like that the orcs just ignore Gollum.
Wretched fate.
What brings terror to our enemies is valuable to us.
That's the messenger. Follow him. He will lead you to his master.
We'll take it from here. Stay out of sight, Gollum.
have poisoned the grog. I like the yours.
Poisoning them. That's a felony, Ollie. That will cost you 10 pickled eggs. I'm not as good as Ian with it.
The fine for poisoning grog is 10 pickled eggs.
Oh.
Just met with a traitor, so I had information for him.
I wasn't in your
10 pickled eggs.
Hold on a second.
Well, we usually do these up to a 2-hour mark and it's coming up to about 20 minutes anyway. I mean, if you want to head up now, that's fine. Okay.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
The Grave Walker is here. He's after me. Tell him anything, traitor. Oh, swear.
Oh, look at the creature go. I wonder why no one ever thought to put him out of his misery.
Let this miserable dead glog be an example to the rest of you. The next maggot to even whisper the word traitor around me will get worse. Northman! I
Defeat the war chief.
because of the little turncoat I have in Minas Ether. Then you won't learn anything from me.
Ooh. Come on.
Time for murder! Clear off and try again!
Now that it's 1-1, it's not so threatening. Oh.
Hold circle to interrogate.
We haven't planned that far ahead yet. I'll need to know if I'm to go. That rhymes, Seven. You know it rhymes, admit it.
He taunts us. We must get my ring back.
And we will. But first we have to deal with the traitor within Minas Ithil.
Tell him, true avenger and bloodthirsty killer. But your noses, cut your ugly heads, he plays with their brains, makes mince of their faces.
He has his uses.
Huh. What happened to that double?
Stop that from happening. We must get it back.
And we will. But first we must deal with the traitor within Minas Ithil.
Oh, yep. Okay, cute. Oh yeah, and let's see what that cloak he gave me was like. The legendary one. It's not as good. It also doesn't look as good. Right. What do you reckon, Sam? Do we have time for one more story mission?
Oh, actually,
Oh,
me and Liz
shit.
have to get up. It's close to 2 hours, and me and Liz kind of need to get up early in the morning.
Okay. I should probably be thinking about that as well, so, alright, yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us in the comments, it's been fun. I'll just take care of this dragon. Or will I? Will I even need to? Yep. Ah. Carved Welfare. Edna Mode and Tyrion Lannister. that Mazkin has and Edna are similar characters. Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose they are. Right, now that the dragon is dead, yeah, I should probably call it there. I will probably see you all some other time. And hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you next time.